Hello, Internet. It's time for some World of Warcraft. We'll be looking at the Blood Deathknight today. Let's first go over your stat priorities. If you're new to tanking, you might think that stamina is the biggest stat you need to look for. This isn't really true because the amount of HP that you need to survive any one hit is usually provided to you already from your gear without gymming or enchanting. However, if you feel like you aren't able to take hits as well as you should, you might want to look for some more stamina. Your most important stat is actually Mastery. It will increase the amount your Death Strike will shield you for. We'll cover that more in the rotation video. The next two stats in your priorities may come as a surprise to veteran tanks. Hit and Expertise are very important to us now. We want to hit the cap on both of them, 7.5%. After getting your hit and Expertise cap, you'll want to prioritize parry over dodge, because dodge has a higher diminishing return, meaning we get less dodge percent the more dodge rating we have. And at the end of the list is haste. If you have to use a piece of gear that doesn't have one of your higher priority stats, make sure it has haste on it so that it will lower your rune cooldown time. Now we're going to go over the gear selection you'll have from Heroic Dungeons. All choices here are made with preserving a strict 463 item level. For the helm slot, you really only have the Helm of Rising Flame, which drops off Brother Korloff in the Scarlet Monastery. Your necklace can either be the Whirling Dervish Choker with the haste reforged off, or the Necklace of the Dark Blaze. I personally suggest the Dark Blaze. In the shoulder slot, you can pick up the Spallers of Immovable Stone off Wing Leader Neronok in the Siege of New Zhao Temple, or the Vigor Steel Spalders from Dark Master Ganling and Sholomance. For your cloak, you can choose the Soulrender Great Cloak from Thalnos the Soulrender in Scarlet Monastery, or the Phantasmal Drape from Jaundice Barab and Sholomance. In my opinion, you have 4 choices for your breastplate. The Hate Shatter chest piece from Taran Zu and Shadowpan Monastery, Canine Commander's breastplate from Houndmaster Brown in the Scarlet Halls, Breastplate of Racking Souls from Instructor Chillheart in Sholomance, or the Durable Plate of the Golden Lotus, which comes from a quest with the Golden Lotus. Your bracers can come from either Hoptalis and Stormstout Brewery with the Bubble Breaker bracers, or from Commander Rymok in the Gate of the Setting Sun with Rymok's Shattered Scale. Gloves is another slot you can fill with a technically DPS item, the Hive Protector's Gauntlets from Rygon in the Gate of the Setting Sun. Then the Gauntlets of Resolute Fury from Master Snowdrift in the Shadowpan Monastery, and Axebreaker Gauntlets from Zin the Weapon Master in Mogushan Palace. The belt slot is either filled with the Spark Breath Girdle from Gu Cloudstrike in Shadowpan Monastery, or the Waistplate of Imminent Resurrection from High Inquisitor Whitemane in Scarlet Monastery. Easily chosen as it's the only choice, the legs will be sap-encrusted leg plates from Vizier Jinbak in the Siege of New Zhao Temple. Your boots will either be the Stone Step boots from Loremaster Stone Step in the Temple of the Jade Serpent, or the Wraith Plate treads from Jaundice Barab and Sholomance. Rings will be Lime-Rimmed Signet from Yanzu the Uncast and Stormstout Brewery, and Crystallized Droplet from the Wise Mari and the Temple of the Jade Serpent. For your trinkets, your choices are Heart of Fire from Master Snowdrift in the Shadowpan Monastery, and Iron Protector Talisman from Gekken and Mogushan Palace. Last but far from least is your weapon choice. The 2 subpar choices for this weapon are the War Mace of Taran Zu and Mograine's Immaculate Might, respectively from Taran Zu and Shadowpan Monastery, and Flameweaver Kogler in Scarlet Halls. The best in-slot piece here is the Lightbreaker Greatsword from High Inquisitor Whitemane and Scarlet Monastery. All the other 2-handers are simply placeholders until you get one of these 3, preferably the Lightbreaker Greatsword. I'll see you in the next video, Talents and Useful Skills.